Look, I think it can, because even where the other T is concerned, do recall that, I mean, within a month of the change in administration, we actually have conceptually an agreement that we will do a bilateral trade agreement, that we will find a fix which will work for both of us, because we have our concerns too. And it's not an open-ended process, because that's often the frustration of trade negotiations. You know, we did 4 years of talking in the first Trump administration. You know, they have their view of us, and frankly, we have our view of them. The bottom line is that a deal didn't get done. So if you look at the EU, I mean, you know, often people say we've been negotiating for 23 years, which is not entirely true, because we had big blocks of time when nobody was even talking to somebody else. But they have tended to be very protracted processes. This time around, we are certainly geared up for a very high degree of, I would say, urgency. I mean, we see a window here. We want to seize that window. You know, so our trade teams are ready to, you know, they're really charged up, and we have really, when I look at the trade teams, I mean, it's not my direct remit, but we have a lot to do with each other. I mean, these are people very much on top of the game, very sort of, I would say, ambitious about what they want to achieve. So we are trying to, in each case, to get the other side to kind of speed it up. Now, this is normally a complaint in the past which used to be made about us, that we were the guys slowing it down. So it's actually today the other way around, and I think that urgency we are trying to really communicate on all three accounts. My sense is probably in terms of the other parties' response, at least so far the US has been fairly quick to respond to whatever has been tabled. But, you know, we'll now have to see after April 2nd how that picks up.